I'm Scott Hines. I'm the CEO of AgileField in Scottsdale, Arizona. You know, it seems like every day there's an announcement of some new tech gadget coming out, something that you wear or something that you watch. But you know, even as amazing as the growth in personal devices has become, the growth in equipment for businesses is growing much more rapidly than the market for personal devices. It's growing 10, 20, even 100 times more business equipment than there are personal gadgets. And it's because of the multiplication effect of the hundreds of different industries that utilize technical equipment. For every personal gadget that gets introduced, there are literally hundreds of different pieces of equipment that are introduced across each of these different industries. And you know, it's all around you. It's in your home, it's in the streets where you drive, it's in the airports and the train stations, the hospitals, the malls, the restaurants, the farms, the factories. Everywhere you look, there's an explosion of new technology equipment. And do you know what happens to technical equipment? It breaks, and it needs to be serviced and maintained and resupplied and upgraded. And that means the explosive growth in technical equipment in industry is fueling a similar explosive growth in the number of technicians necessary to service all of this equipment. And that's called field services. Did you know that 1 out of every 6 workers in the United States works in field services? That's almost 17% of the entire nation's workforce. It's a huge market, and that means almost 35 million people each day need to be at the right place, at the right time, by the shortest route, with the right equipment, the right materials, and the right training to be able to do the job. And so not only is this a huge market already, but it's also a market that's growing much more rapidly than the general economy. Over the next 5 years, field service is expected to grow at a rate 4 to 5 times that of the overall economy. And it's not just the growth in the number of pieces of equipment that's fueling this demand for field service. It's also the skyrocketing customer expectations. You know, companies like Uber and Amazon have trained Americans to expect to be able to buy any kind of service in minutes by simply clicking on their phone. And in fact, a recent industry survey showed that more than 80% of field services customers expect to be able to purchase and order their field services directly through their phone. So field service companies are under enormous pressure to grow and innovate. But if you're like most field service company operators, you probably don't have all the resources you need to successfully implement the new advanced technologies you need to innovate and grow. And that's because most field service businesses are mid-sized companies. More than half of all field service companies employ between 50 and 1,000 employees. And that means that there's nearly 500,000 businesses that are struggling to grow in this exploding but increasingly complex field services market. And that's why 9 out of 10 of these companies report plans to implement a new field service management platform, or FSM, in the next 5 years. You would think by now the majority of field service companies would already use some kind of digital field service management platform. I mean, everybody's got a cell phone, and there's always an app for that. And that is true for the big enterprise companies. But if you're a mid-market field service operator, you're probably still operating your business on phone calls, emails, text messages, and even pen and paper. In fact, only 1 out of 3 field service companies today reports using a digital field services platform. And you would think, in a huge, rapidly growing market like field services, the big software companies would already dominate the market and hold all the market share. But in field service management, the top 4 largest software companies combined hold less than 25% of the market share. And that means the field service management marketplace is a ripe territory for an innovative company to disrupt the status quo. And in field services, that company's AgileField. You know, there's a reason why only about 1 out of 3 field service management organizations has been able to successfully implement a digital field service management platform. And it's because most field service management platform providers only provide the platform. And lots of companies have tried to implement these systems and lots have failed. And even successful implementations oftentimes are later abandoned because the systems don't deliver on the promised benefits to the operator. It's because reaping the benefits of an advanced technology platform requires more than just the technology platform. It requires a set of policies, practices, controls, metrics, and learning materials that allow the operator to achieve the promised benefits. It requires a methodology, the AgileField Method. The AgileField Method is guided by the observation that companies that display excellence in their field service capabilities also display exceptional results in profitability and customer satisfaction. And it's guided by the belief that in order to achieve field service excellence, companies need to climb to higher levels of performance across 5 core performance pillars: customer engagement, workforce management, inventory management, equipment management, and operations and finance. The AgileField Method provides a step-by-step guide targeted at mid-sized field service companies to help them achieve higher levels of performance excellence. It provides both a state-of-the-art mobile field service management platform as well as all of the other resources necessary to successfully implement and achieve the benefits of the advanced technologies. It's like having an expert Sherpa that guides you on your trek to the summit, and it overcomes the barriers and challenges that prevent so many field service companies from advancing to the next level. It all starts with the AgileField mobile app. The AgileField mobile app provides field technicians with a mobile application that has enterprise-class field service functionality, but it's easy to learn and is powerful once mastered. It uses a BYOD, or bring your own device deployment strategy, that's easy to install and operate for the field technician on their own personal mobile phone, but minimizes the cost of deployment for the field service operator. And alongside of the AgileField mobile app is the AgileField customer portal. You know, most field service operators will tell you that the most important reason that they're looking to implement a digital field service management platform is the ability to provide their customers with a mobile customer portal. Behind the AgileField mobile app and customer portal is the AgileField Control Tower. And the AgileField Control Tower acts like an automated air traffic controller for your company's jobs. It routes the right technicians with the right equipment to the right job at the right time, all while minimizing cost and distance traveled. It's targeted at providing mid-sized field operators with all of the enterprise-class functionality they need to achieve higher levels of profitability and customer satisfaction. So even with all that great enterprise functionality, in the end, you can't achieve higher levels of capability if you can't measure your progress. And so AgileField provides our clients with the industry's first virtual private data warehouse. The AgileField Virtual Private Data Warehouse is targeted at providing mid-sized field service operators with a powerful but easy-to-use business intelligence solution that provides all of the benefits that the big enterprise software companies have at a fraction of the cost. And since the most common reason for a failed FSM platform implementation is the inability of the platform to integrate easily with the company's other CRM, ERP, financial, or other core business applications, AgileField has partnered with the leading real-time integration as a service platform, Cloud Elements. Cloud Elements and AgileField provide the AgileField Integration Hub. And the AgileField Integration Hub makes it easy for mid-sized field service companies to connect the AgileField platform with their other accounting, CRM, and ERP platforms. The AgileField Integration Hub automates the exchange of information between field services and the other company's operations. But even with all of that outstanding enterprise-class functionality, what really makes AgileField Method so disruptive are the coordinated set of policies, practices, metrics, controls, and learning materials that go along with the technology platform, and make it so that even mid-sized field service companies can successfully implement, operate, and achieve the benefits of the AgileField platform. And so, the AgileField methodology really is a collection of all of this multimedia, rich, tagged, cross-referenced, and branded content that's unique to AgileField the corporation. Now, it's based on a very well-known and well-regarded Agile software development methodology, but AgileField owns all of the domain names related to Agile and Field Services. So if you go online and you search for anything that has to do with Agile and Field Services, you find us at the top of the search results, and all without any payment for placement. And so for our clients, the AgileField methodology is like this expert guide that leads them on the path to a pinnacle of successful field service management platform implementation and use. But for our company, the field service methodology acts like an effective and efficient content marketing program, like a fertile river that flows sales qualified leads into our nets without having to pay for placement. And so today, the AgileField platform is used by hundreds of technicians in multiple countries, multiple companies, and multiple industries. It's been proven to reduce travel time, to eliminate dispatching errors, and to speed invoicing and cash flow. It disrupts one of the largest, most rapidly growing markets in the world. And so, if you want to be a part of one of the largest growth industries in history, and if you want to invest in the businesses that form the foundation of the American economy, then join AgileField and let's make field services great.